Okay, now we're gonna open up the floor for questions. What do we have? Go ahead. You're gonna ask a question?
Yeah. If so, you know how pork is like you use pork to make gelatin sometimes, like some of it. If you eat gelatin, technically, is it bad for you too?
That's a good question. So the question is gelatin bad for you? And technically, yes. It's it's a processed. It's processed. It comes from pork and other red meats. It goes through a process, and then according to the presentation, yeah, it's a processed meat and could cause potentially cancer. But it's also an extract of the bone, I believe, and we saw this information on the plants and how the pig extract in the plants inhibited its growth. So it could be potentially bad, but we're not eating huge quantities. I don't really know how bad, but I don't think it's very good. Good question though. Next, you want to go?
What do we understand about what is this processed business that makes the meat suddenly even worse than it would normally be?
Okay, that's a good question. So what makes processed meats? What's that all about, and why is it worse than regular meat? That's actually a good question. I don't know the exact answer of why processed meats. My initial assumption is just the chemicals processes that it goes through.
So maybe preservatives,
salt, and whatever the other chemicals that are involved with the process, and the packaging, the metals and things that can get into the food because it's going through machinery and things like that. All that is processed meat is basically any meat that has gone through any process. Even smoking meat is considered processed meat. Okay. And so it's really kind of a broad thing, but I think especially the going through machinery, cutting and packaging and everything like that, the chemicals involved and all that, it makes it obviously not very healthy for us. Yeah, good question.
And why is pig a red meat?
That's a good question. Why is pig red meat? All meats that come from mammals are considered red meat. So that's beef, any mammal basically. I mean, if you were to kill a rat, that's red meat, actually, if you were to go ahead and eat it. But yeah, pigs, calves, camels, horses, any mammal, that meat is red meat. Poultry would be chicken, birds, ostrich, that kind of stuff. Cannibal depends on what's being cannibalized. But yeah, good question. Okay. You want another question? Go for it.
Just real quick. So if it's red meat that's bad, I saw on the little circle thing that there was like this other like good meat that was good for you. Is that's the good meat?
Not necessarily that.
Non-processed meat.
Yeah, there's not necessarily. I didn't really say that. Well, it's a good question.
I don't understand why there's two of them.
Because one is processed and the other one is not
This is
processed.
This is the amount of people that eat meat and don't eat meat in the U.S. So 3% of the people in the U.S. don't eat any meat at all. They're vegetarian. And then all the rest, this 97% eats meat. Of that 97%, 21% of it is processed. 76% of it is non-processed. But us, we can fall in, since I eat meat, we can fall in this whole category. So 21% of what I eat maybe might be about that. Then of the population, this is, of all the meat eaters, this 97% in this bubble here, 58% of that meat is red meat. 32% is poultry, 10% of that fish, and then you can get probably small chunks of each one as processed meat.
And if we are supposed to eliminate all processed food, aren't we supposed to eliminate the lard as well for cooking and stuff?
So is lard of meat that should, or a condiment or something that should be eliminated. Lard usually is made from red meats, usually from pork. And so that contains the same thing as the pork does. So it should be eliminated. It will have the same susceptibility to the viruses that the pork carries, the pathogens, the bacteria, all that could be technically present, and it's processed. So yeah, you have that effect as well. Cool. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, now we're gonna have the after party.